Okay, so this morning I'm coming out to check the corn because I had picked some the other day and it was kind of starchy. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just come out and pick the rest of this. I'm not very good yet at knowing when to pick them. I know once your silks or silks start turning brown, then they're ready. But I seem to let mine go too long and then they get starchy. But anyways, I'm gonna pick all these, and if I get enough, most of my corn didn't grow this year. Kind of a poor year for me with corn. But I really like canned corn because then I use it for chip dips and stuff like that. So I would like to can some of this. So anyways, this is how you pick it. I'm just feeling them to see if they feel full. See, these are my little baby ones. I don't know if they'll end up being viable or not. But I'll leave the little ones. Just pick these bigger ones. My squash is almost done. There's a few types of pumpkins. A couple big pumpkins. Let's see. Some little teeny tiny baby watermelon. There's a nice big cob. So it looks like I'm going to have to empty my basket before I can pick tomatoes, which is why I came out here in the first place. Because I need to pick all my ripe tomatoes and get those canned one of these days. But I keep forgetting about the corn. So I was like, I'll just get that done here quick this morning. I don't think this one's ready because see how it's pretty green still. I'm actually going to just leave that one. Let's see, any more? Not sure. Nope, that's all there is right now. So yeah, I'll take these in, can these up later today maybe. Alright, here they all are peeled. Sadly, I picked these too soon. So they're just kind of small. I think they'll be fine, maybe. They should have had probably like another week. I don't know. I'm still figuring out the whole corn picking thing. These are from my brother-in-law. Their flavor is phenomenal. Kind of short cobs, but taste delicious. And then these were all from my garden. I like how big these are. And they actually like formed really nicely. But I just waited a little too long to pick them, so these are just a little bit starchy. And then these are all ones I picked today. So I'm hoping these are less. Most of these formed. So the thing I found out is every single silk connects to each kernel of corn. And so if the silks aren't, I don't know, fertilized or pollinated, then you'll have unformed kernels. Yeah. So anyways, now I'm going to just cut these off. These are not cooked. I'm going to cut these off the cobs just into a bowl and then put them in my jars, all uncooked. You don't pre-cook these for canned corn. So yeah, I'm going to just cut them off. Okay, so we're actually going to switch and do freezer corn because I only had 9 cups of corn. So I will show you the recipe for freezer corn. So it's going to be half a stick of butter, 1 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to do a heaping teaspoon because my recipe calls for 1 teaspoon for 8 cups of corn. And so I'm going to do just a heaping one, and then 1.5 teaspoons of sugar. And then you're gonna cook this for 3 minutes. Like once the stuff is melted, cook it for 3 minutes. Okay, I guess I was supposed to do hot water, which would obviously speed the process up a little bit, but do 1 cup of hot water and then boil for 3 minutes and then shut it off and allow it to cool. And then we'll put it in our bags, throw it in the freezer. Okay, it just started boiling. So now I'm gonna just stir it and make sure everything, you know, gets cooked. So I have my timer set for 3 minutes. So I think I'll just stir it, you know, off and on for this 3 minutes and make sure everything's cooking, make sure all the butter melts. I don't know if you can hear it boiling or not, but yeah, you can kind of see parts that are starting to cook some. So yeah, this will be exciting. Okay, so our corn cooked for the 3 minutes. So now to speed up the cooling down process, I'm gonna just pour it back in the bowl. So that way it's not in the hot pan at least. And then once this is all cooled off, then you just put it in your bags. Just, ooh, that's hot. Just, you know, Ziploc bags. And then put it in the freezer. Enjoy. So we used to make this every year when I was growing up. But the last few years I haven't done it. I've just canned my corn. So I still really love freezer corn, but canned corn has just been kind of what I've done lately. So maybe later in the season I'll get some more corn from a good source that doesn't spray and do some freezer corn too. I mean some canned corn too. Yeah, there it is. All done, ready to enjoy. So maybe for lunch we'll have a little bit fresh and then just freeze the rest. Okay, so our stuff, our corn is cooled. So I'm gonna just do 2 cups in each bag. Well, maybe I'll do like 1.5 cups. See what we have left. Guess some bags will have 2 cups and some will have 1.5 cups. Okay, so this one only had 1.5 cups, so I'll do this last little bit in here. So that's all you gotta do. Put all your ingredients in, cook your corn, allow it to cool, put it in your bags, and then freeze it. Easy peasy. So then when you want to take this out, I usually, if I'm thinking ahead, will take it out and just let it, you know, thaw out for a while on the counter before dinner time or whatever my meal is. But a lot of times I don't think ahead. So you can just take this and get it out of your bag. A lot of times I have to run hot water on it to get it out of the bag and then put it in a saucepan on the stove. I'm sorry, I have a sore throat, and so talking hurts my throat. Put it in a saucepan and let it just kind of cook down until it's ready to go. So these are going to go in my freezer and we'll enjoy them for other meals.